Hello, this is Tanya and Catherine with Twin Flame Mystique 1111, and we're going to do a Twin Flame energy update. Just to address a couple of questions, yes, there are two of us doing this reading. Yes, we are Twin Flames. We are Twin Flames in union. That's why we do all of our, our mission and our activities.
We do everything together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
because that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're
twins.
So, and if you're not together, then you continue to work in order to.
That's right.
Get that way.
That's right.
Or in our case, just have a stronger twin flame bond.
That's right.
So we got a lot to talk about. There's been a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
There are some huge karmic endings on a scale that is just.
Yes.
It's like watching that Iceland volcano erupt, which we believe is the heart chakra.
It is, yes.
Of the planet.
I've seen it. It's beautiful. I've been watching the drone videos on it. It's beautiful, but very symbolic.
Yes.
Because as a conscious collective, our energy together is what creates the Schumann resonance. This is our connection to the earth, right? So as we are healing and we're ascending, and we're doing that through breaking open all the blocks that are, from our heart chakra, and then as we're doing that, of course, Gaia, Mother Gaia, our planet, is reacting. This is her reaction.
Yeah, she has to ascend too.
That's right.
We all have to ascend together.
That's right. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to be, like Tanya said, we're going to be talking about the energy update for.
Do you want me to go over just these two cards first, and then you do what you channel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we have the masculine on the left and the feminine on the right. Just whichever energy resonates with you at this point.
Yeah.
The masculine's got the number 49 observer card, and this is from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed.
Oh, I like that one.
So the masculine, this is about perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why it's from a distance is because the feminine is going through a transformation.
Oh, yes.
The feminine is half in between worlds, like like in between the 3D and the 5D, or the 5D and the 9D. Now I just use that for an example. It could be, whatever that is for you, whatever your transformation is. But they're here.
That's right.
And the masculine is like, I love you so much.
But not having the patience for what I'm seeing and experiencing.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
So, do you want to go ahead with your message, and then I'll pull some more cards.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what I've been channeling, that Pisces energy created the reflection last month. And Libra energy will give this cycle of the twin flame energy that we've been, experiencing here lately, since last month. The Libra energy is going to come in and give a closure setting, okay? Set the tone for what we're going to be coming into for the spring. I don't know, if y'all listen to zodiac readings, we give the zodiac readings. We have our videos on our, on this channel. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to last month and listen to the Pisces reading, just so that I can see the energy that was, the tone the Pisces was setting, the whole message, because there are a few points to the Pisces reading last month. And so Pisces in February brought up what needs healing, which is commitment, trust, and allowing your divine path. And Pisces set the tone of releasing the fear of the divine path, period. So the divine feminine isn't, fearful of the path, because the divine feminine is usually the energy that is the divine energy that's in the forefront, is usually the one that is the lead, because the feminine is the creative energy. It is the loving energy. It's where, yeah, it's what is most closely, connected to the 5D and coming from a place of unconditional love, before the masculine. But there are some that are just, are in a masculine energy, and then they're facing all sorts of opposition, and then they're having to be in the lead. It just looks so much worse. That masculine is just going to seem like they're just in so much more chaos than what they are. But that's because
really, because it feels like it's a lot of chaos.
Yes, because the masculine energy is the one that is the
masculine's the action taker,
right?
The feminine is the feminine creates. The feminine gives birth to ideas, and then the masculine comes in
with their logic and try and fit it all in.
And then they implement, take action on the feminine's creativity. Is usually how it works. Yes,
absolutely. It's just like whenever we're gonna get together, have a get together here, and I'm the one that's creating the dishes or whatever, whatever the menu is going to be, and then Tanya's like, okay, just let me know what I need to do and I'll do it, So she's like, helping with the heavy lifting and all that. So it's like that. You've got to partner up. We've got to partner up. And even though this is twin flame energy, report.
Oh Lord.
It's not just about the twin flames, that are needing to come into union. No, you're going to listen to the message of the divine feminine and of the divine masculine, but for within yourself first, and then go back around and listen to it for
your twin.
Yeah, for your physical.
You are
connection.
because you are your twin. Your twin is you.
You are right. You are.
But they do still exist as a 3D person as well.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, so you've got to, go
with really weird ideas sometimes.
That what now?
I said people have some really weird ideas sometimes about.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. So, and look, whenever you are co-creating, you need to embody the energy of whatever you are co-creating, right? In order to attract it. Universal law of attraction. That's what that is. It's working 24/7. So is the union within you of your divine your divine masculine and feminine energy. And just remember, it is with everything. However you are feeling, patience. There you are. That's on
the feminines.
Yes.
There's a lot going on.
There is
a lot going on.
A lot. So wherever you are in there, that's how you're attracting your that's how you're drawing, pulling in your divine partner. Your twin flame, or depending on how messed up you're feeling inside, that's how you're also pushing them away. So that's the push pull push-pull. That's the way it is.
It just takes a little getting used to.
Yeah, it does.
So we left off with observer for masculine and between worlds for the feminine. So on the masculine side, we have love yourself first. That's a huge problem for the masculine.
Yes, it is.
Energy. It really, you think the feminine thinks that they're the ones that have to do the majority of the
for
healing.
Everybody.
But that's really not true.
Exactly.
It's like the feminine typically leads the way as far as the healing. Why? Because when the masculine comes in and is hit with that tower moment of all the stuff that they need to heal that they didn't even know that they needed to heal.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's for a reason. Yes. Because the feminines are stronger than masculines.
The feminine side.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the masculine will get hurt and completely shut down for all eternity.
Oh, I know.
And don't even remember or know why they did it. And so that's what you have to extract out of them. And it's a very delicate balance. I'm telling you, it's a very, very delicate balance. Because if you push too hard, you're going to push them right away into a separation.
Yeah.
But if you don't push them at all, then you're not going anywhere either. So
that's right.
So that is what... okay, so appetite.
Appetite.
Progress, not perfection. This is for the masculine. It's so hard.
Yes.
When you're going through your dark night of the soul and you're going through your healing, you more or less know where it is that you need it to be. I'm talking, this is from my own personal perspective here. Yeah. Life was going really good. Actually, it wasn't really going that great, but I had everything that I wanted. It wasn't...
Right.
Just wasn't a meant to be scenario. I had everything I thought I wanted.
Physical. Physical.
Yeah. And then there's the dark night of the soul, and it just seems to last forever.
Right.
And,
yeah.
Yeah, it gets pretty emotional, too. With it
does.
The healing and the...
It does. The feminine... Look, the feminine energy, your divine feminine energy is the one that's going to come in and help you be objective, help you be able to step back and be objective instead of, being triggered.
Yeah, you're constantly, it's a constant thing.
It is. That's why that card, the one that you said,
I was talking about progress.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the progress.
Yeah. There's some interference because I keep losing my train of thought.
Yeah, there is.
So there's a lot of
interference.
There's a lot of interference
right now.
They don't want messages like this to get out. Because
no,
this is truly how you. Okay, but my point was for this progress, not perfection. You think back at what your old life when it was okay or when it was good.
Right.
And, it's kind of frustrating, why can't I at least get up to that level and then go way past that?
Right.
Way beyond that.
Right.
But it's about progress, not perfection.
Right.
And that's hard too.
Progress that's hard too. Also, it's been a repetitive message for this, for this month on the, in our zodiacs. The nurturing that divine feminine comes in to do has been, because our nurturing is, the feminine nurturing is grounding, and the feminine energy is, the cup is always overflowing, and there's never a mess, or there's never a mistake. It's just an opportunity for growth and an opportunity for learning. So, and the feminine energy comes in and is the one that is the, brighter days. Mm-hmm. Always a brighter day, even though there's a flood happening in the home. The feminine energy comes in and says, well, I wanted to redecorate anyway. Mm-hmm. I needed to change the color of the walls for the
Empress.
energy.
That's Empress energy.
That's right. Well, and that's a resonating energy. Mm-hmm. But like the cards that Tanya pulled, the first ones, we can't do it all alone, right? And
you have to work on it together.
Right, you have to work on it
It's constantly
together.
back and forth, back and forth,
always,
back and forth.
Always. But it's not that the feminine is working alone. That's the misconception there, that the feminine is needing to release and let go, which is because you're always working together. Yeah, that you're doing it together.
You have to work together.
There has to be a balance.
Because there's going to be time. You have to work together as a team to expedite the healing process.
Right.
And it's not comfortable. Sometimes it's very, very painful.
Right.
But it is what it is.
That's right. And so the feminine energy, you've stop coddling the masculine energy, because they are in their strength, but as you're coddling, or you feel you're coddling, that's making them feel like they're not good enough. You get me? It goes, it's in a circle. That's that infinity loop. It just goes round and round. It's just action, reaction. That's why we have to stay mindful.
See, yes, because whatever mood or vibration that you're in, your twin's going to feel it. And, it cause and effect.
Yes.
And you do have to be very, very mindful.
Very mindful, because
of that.
Yeah, your energy is constantly setting a tone, setting the mood for the energy flow. That's right. That's what I also wrote down. So don't hold back what you are feeling to say, because this is spirit working. This is your higher self wanting you to hear yourself. Mm-hmm. To hear yourself, so look, the masculine energy, the masculine divine energy is what is bringing that out in the feminine. Because the feminine, even though she's in her empress, whatever, in her empress mood, is going to be, walking around, poof, there, I created this, poof, I'm creating over here, poof, I'm going to do it all by myself, poof, I don't want any more chefs, in the kitchen spoiling my soup, poof, 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 right? And I love everything, and I love everyone, but
it's hard to maintain that.
Exactly.
But that's what you have to do.
You gotta share the wealth.
As hard as that is, yeah.
Share that.
Because it's abundance. Like tag team.
Thank you.
When one of us gets too exhausted and gets too, our vibration sinks, the other one has to step up and take over. And then that's the infinity loop. It's that constant.
Exactly, that too. Yeah. Yes.
That flow. Stop looking at things from a 3D perspective of, this, and he did this, and they did that, and then whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is your energy. Right. Because until you get your energy right, it's not going to happen.
Your energy is your mindfulness. Look, you can't be sitting there asking and asking and asking and praying for and asking and praying for. And Spirit's like,
you have to take action.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that Spirit's saying, look, what are you asking for? You're the one that can create it. What are you asking me for?
Right.
Right?
Work on your solar plexus.
Yes, exactly. So where's your energy? Are you the embodiment of what you're asking for? If not, that's why it's not there yet. That's why it's not here yet. And that energy that began in Pisces last month has to do with exactly that. Healing, commitment, trust, and the allowing of your divine path.
Alignment. It's all about alignment.
That is the 5D word for balance.
Yes, it is.
Alignment.
So back to the masculine.
Yes.
We're gonna get finished with the masculine. Mm-hmm. Huge karmic endings.
Oh my gosh.
Across lifetimes. Healing across lifetimes. So we got conclusion number 12, and this is from the Wisdom of the House of Night, from Colin Baron Reed and PC Cast. That's nice. So, yeah, endings, new beginnings, done. So, the masculine also got the 17 card focus. And I'm going to read this one because it's really nice. It says, "My child, when you draw this symbol, it is a wonderful sign that with focus, you will achieve what you want.
Yep.
If I give you an arrow and a bow to use, how will you shoot and hit your mark? This is a reminder that you must let go of all distractions and have the courage to give it your all. Your arrow will be drawn to whatever you focus on. So keep your eye on the target. However, remember that you can't control every outcome. Just as the wind can influence the path of your arrow, there are many factors determining the course of your plans. To achieve anything, you must focus, take aim, and let go." So the thought that popped into my head, I've been having some new guides come in.
Good.
I have some new guides coming. You already know.
Yes.
And they have it's a necessary energy that I
Yes.
right now, but they tend to look at things a little differently, from like a military standpoint. I was also in the military. I was also a state trooper and a police officer for over 20 years. So when you're trying to focus, whenever you're like in firearms training, one of the things that they would do during the recruit school or the academy is, they teach you how to shoot, obviously, and then, they crank it up a few notches. And then it's nighttime. And then you have the sirens blasting. Then you have the radio on full blast too, because when you're riding around, you're probably listening to whatever you're listening to. Then you have people screaming in your ear. It's just, but they do that for a reason. And it is so that you can learn to block out. I was exceptional at this to the point where I could block out anything. Friends, family, it didn't matter. I could block out literally anything and just stop that noise. And it's almost like robotic in a way. Because you just have to intentionally remind yourself, oh, well, Sergeant so-and-so over here is screaming all kinds of mess in my ear. I'm like, well, I really don't I give 0 F's about Sergeant What's-His-Face right now. Because my mission is to get from point A to point B, shoot that bullet down range, and hit my target. And done. And you can only do that if you maintain your focus and you block out distractions. So the karmics, the whatever, you got to block them out.
Yeah, you do.
You got to block them out.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's go time.
Yes, it is.
We've been training for so long, and now it's go time.
Yeah.
And we all have the ability to do this and make it happen. And my guides are here because
you're feeling it on the side.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. So my new guide is actually a Navy SEAL, and he brought friends.
Yes, he did.
Because SEALs tend to they're a team. They work as a team. That's what they excel at, is working as a team. They excel at blocking out distractions and millions of other things. But and the point of all that is call on all your resources.
Absolutely.
We are all one. If you need something specific to help you out, just ask for it. Right. Ask for, tell Spirit, I need someone to come in and help me with self-discipline.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they will do it. Or whatever that you need help with. They will do it. And then all of a sudden, it's like you start kind of thinking differently, you know, and then you realize that spirit coming through me because I asked for this.
Right.
And now I was given this.
Yes.
And it's exactly what I needed in divine perfect time.
That's right.
And it always will be.
That's right.
So, okay. Masculine, we have grief and worry. For the feminine, patience and fear. Mm-hmm. It's like the feminine is fearful that something will never happen, or fearful that, you know, like you won't be in union or whatever. As long as you have this fear, you're always going to have this fear. That's why you need patience, because as long as you're going to be in the fear energy, you're going to need a ton of patience to get anywhere. Mm-hmm. Because the fear is what you have to release.
That's the repetitive message that channeled was for the divine feminine to set the tone of releasing fear of this divine path and the fear of commitment and trust.
It's a big one.
It is.
It's a big one. And look, you're not healing this at a 3D level.
No.
This is extreme healing right here.
Did you talk about that one right?
The grief.
The grief.
I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate. Yes.
That's for the
masculine
was me too. All day long. For a couple of days. It is. I wouldn't even say that the word is grief. It would be.
It's pain.
It is. It's loss. Look, it's grief in a 3D way of, you're grieving someone that has transitioned, but you're awakening to yourself. That's the ego death. That's the ego death of, that the feminine energy has been going through. And when you do that, then you're in 5D, and then you're able to look back and know that everything that's happened before, up till now, that is your past life. That's your past life. So, how do you heal a past life? You let it go. It's already happened. It's done. It's done.
And my guide, because that was a really intense.
Yes, it was right there. Yeah.
So I asked more about that, and he's saying, yeah, you have to jump all in. You have to take that leap of faith. As the Fool, that's your new beginning. And this fear cannot exist where you're going. It doesn't exist where you're going. If you're ascending, if you're wanting union with your twin, let go of it.
That's why you got to release the 3D expectations. You've got to release the 3D because
this is a do-over. It's like the Fool doesn't take a whole lot with him. He takes his faithful companion, his dog. Does he really need much more than that? Nope. Because this is your new beginning. This is from this point on. This is your new life. So to get with the tarot card specifically, Ace of Rods. So, and the Four of Cups. So it's like you want to have this passionate new beginning, but something's like holding you back, or preventing it or blocking it. So guess what? The universe is going to step in.
Yeah.
With the Tower, because the universe is like, this is the karmic endings and done. And we don't really care how you feel about it or what you think about it or what you want to do. You do what you do. Right. And then we have the Judgment card. So, yeah, this Tower's coming in. It's probably going to be different for everybody, but it's telling you it's time to wake up.
It is.
It's time to ascend. It's time to get to that next level. We know it's hard, but don't think that you're ever alone, because I assure you,
you're never alone.
Never, ever, ever alone. You just need to learn how to tune into all of the beautiful, beautiful things and the energies of the people that, you know, that are around you.
Exactly.
That are there to help.
Right. Yeah. And when you're
because they will be every time. They will be.
Right.
You know, as part of their, you know, some of these guys, that's part of their mission. It's just a mission not in the 3D.
Right.
It's the, you know.
Right, because, you know, as they transition, as someone transitions into energy, then they join, you know, the collective, you know, that collective energy.
Okay.
That we're able to tune in at any time. At
So,
any time.
After Judgment, we have the Four of Swords and the Hangman. There's going to be a pause in the action. Mm-hmm. It's going to be different for everybody, but look, when you go through this kind of stuff, this kind of, you know, these energies and this healing and all the intense things that we've been going through, you need to rest.
That's right.
Like,
self-care.
you can have time to do all the wonderful things that you want to do. You do it later, because this is okay, now, Divine, I stepped in and I cleared the path for you, but you need to rest, because this stuff is just, it's no joke. You need to rest before, while you can, before you start your next mission. Mm-hmm. And then we have the Justice card, and
that's Libra.
That's you know, and done.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Karmic debt paid. Karma. You know,
past life.
It's over.
It's done.
It's over. And now you can cut this. You know, the past life, whatever, by, and you know, you're gonna take that leap of faith. You know, he jumped off the cliff, and this is the after tarot, so he's just hanging out by one hand. He dropped that little tiny bag he had. With his crystals falling out of it or whatever. It looks like there's rocks, but he's just dangling there, and he's just smelling a rose
and confidence
because look, when the Divine says that they got you, that means they got you. You just need to learn how to receive their messages, and I know a lot of you really do excel at that too, so I'm not trying to say that.
Right. And that was one of the channel messages, is that this is how you can, you know, it's a lesson in discerning your energy and knowing what it is that you're needing to heal, release, and let go. Yeah. So this next cycle for twin flames, for twin flame energy, is you know, it's gonna be given closure through the Libra energy, through this next full moon energy. And yeah, because Libra is going to create the closure setting. That's the tone for the spring.
Yeah, and now it's heart-to-heart conversations and getting to know each other.
Right.
After your
that's right. That's right.
Look, just take everything in stride, one day at a time. And I was just reminded, the only easy day was yesterday.
Because it's already done.
That's a seal. That's a Navy. We used to use that in the Navy. The only easy day was yesterday. Can I go back to yesterday then? Because I'm tired.
Right. Thank you. Look, that's all.
Can I just chill out on yesterday for a minute? But you can't. No. So yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Right, but through what the feminine was going through yesterday, I don't want to go back to yesterday.
Whew, yeah, it's
Look, words. This is why Spirit is always telling us not to take words seriously.
Personally, anyway.
Yeah.
Somebody's throwing me life.
Not seriously. I mean personally. Yes, personally, because words are of the 3D, and 3D words are full of whatever the insecurities are that the person that used those words are having. And that's how you're able to discern energy, and that's how you know, You've got to...
Don't try to figure things out too much.
Exactly.
If you try to figure things out too much, you're going to sabotage yourself.
Exactly. Wow, that is the channel message for Libra, because we're about to record Libra zodiac energy. But we combine the two because, look, they do go together. They do go together. Absolutely. So here was another channel message for the feminine. Stay out of what's not your business. Which
you
is
have to.
Yes,
you have
which
to.
is anything that someone else is thinking or feeling about you.
Look,
none of your business.
It doesn't matter. You have to focus. We learned this the hard way.
That's
you have
right.
to focus on your own energy, on your own vibration. Even as twin, like I have to focus on my own energy and my own vibration.
Right.
That way, if she's feeling in a low vibe, then I can help bring her up, and then vice versa.
And vice versa.
And that's how you work as a team with your twin. Even if you're not talking, even if it's just energetic, like I can't even stress it enough. I promise you, get your vibration and your energy right, and all kinds of magic is about to start happening.
Yeah, because the chaos, the worst chaos, is just a sign. If you're in chaos, that's just a sign that your co-creation, of the heaven on earth that you're wanting to see and be is right around the corner. And then when it happens, you're just going to feel right at home with it because you've come into alignment within yourself. You come into alignment with your divine partner. You don't have to be physically with your divine partner to be in alignment with them.
This is true.
But
if you want to be
that through alignment within yourself.
But if you want to be in union, you probably want to
physical union, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Physical union.
Yeah. So look, the divine feminine has been experiencing chaos because divine feminine taking the lead is like, oh, I got this. I know what we're going through. I can do it. I know what we're going through. I can do it. Right? Until we can't do it. And that's where the illusion of control is still, it's still in our energy. It's still something we've got to release. Because as an empress, you share half of the kingdom.
Half of the kingdom?
With your emperor.
That's funny.
Right. And, it's time to nurture yourself and hire a decorator. Don't try and do it yourself. It's time for the hot tub.
For real.
Right? We're all about nurturing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Archangel Michael says, pay attention to your dreams.
Yes.
Do a dream log. You probably get some good information in there. And we have for the feminine rubellite, passion and purpose. It is essential that you get on your path.
Right.
And stay on your path regardless of what is happening externally. This says your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So call people in.
Call in.
It's calling in spirit, yes, but it's like you're getting.
But you're all one.
Exactly.
We are all one. Whether you are here physically or if you are transitioned and your pure energy, pure light energy, that's your source. That's your source energy. You're all connected.
We're all connected.
Yeah.
If you need help with something, like mathematical, call in Albert Einstein. I mean, it's just that's the kind of thing that we mean though. And don't think that you can't do it because you can't. Well, I can't hear anything, and I can't. It doesn't matter. Right. There will be thoughts put in your head, and all of a sudden you're like, "Where'd that come from?" I don't.
Right.
And well, that's your new guide that you asked for.
Exactly.
To come in and help you.
Yes. Look, the 3D idolizes people. And when you should idolize yourself, because these are abilities that we are all having. These are our spidey senses, our psychic abilities that we all have as light workers, that we're all open to. Albert Einstein, for example, that you used, was someone that was in alignment within themselves and within himself, with his self-love and his self-worth, and was channeling his information.
You channel all day long, every day. And so it's time to focus your intentions.
It's having that trust and confidence in yourself.
And by focusing your intention, that's how you're going to hit your mark.
Exactly.
Let's see, I got one more message. Well, we got "You're being watched by loving eyes."
Yes.
These are notes from the universe. Anyway. What if you're actually an ancient gladiator of love and joy?
Yeah.
You see, I told you they were here. I was a
gladiator. Yeah.
Who agreed to visit Earth during these primitive years to spark some new thinking, share a few smiles, and help others discover they too are awesome. Just saying, the universe. P.S. Up for a joust? Of course, with rubber thingies. I don't know. Oh, because so you won't get...
Right, because it's not about
these cards are so weird.
Hurt.
I like them.
I know.
Okay, one last one. 21 for the feminine, and this is the Grove card from the Wisdom of the Night. So we have, I, Nyx, the goddess of night, invite you to my grove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. That's why you have the Four of Swords and the Hangman. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed, make your friendships whole again, and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you are at a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect yet, and perfection is perfect as it is. I'm going to read that one again.
Yeah.
No one is perfect yet, and perfection is perfect as it is.
Yes.
If you are hurting, know that it will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. The sacred grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded.
Wounded warriors. Wounded warriors is who we all are.
Yep. Wounded warriors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have anything else on your...
Our desperation is where our love is. And our love is born from our faith. So where's your faith?
Wow.
Let that be... that channel message be
quit thinking like you're on your own. You're not on your own.
Never. But if you're needing physical guidance, you call that in too.
Yeah.
Because you draw that into your energy.
You just have to release how it comes.
Yes.
Because
exactly. Expectation.
Yes.
Because that's how the 3D blocks themselves all day long. Expecting it to be like this, and then when it's not, tower moment, that's being in your own self-imposed prison. Right?
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I think this is a great video. I hope that some of you guys are able to benefit from it.
Yeah.
If you need to book a session, we have our information for our website in the description box. Thank you guys so much, and we will talk to you again soon.